What's up, guys? So this is my guy Trevor. He's 8 weeks out from Minnesota State, and he came up this weekend for an in-person check-in. I want to take you guys through what we did for a push day for him 8 weeks out from his show. We kicked things off with some line cable lateral raises, 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Trevor's had some shoulder pain in the past, so getting his delts warmed up early in session really sets him up for the rest of the lift. Then we moved on to some easy bar press downs, 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps here. I like to throw in some elbow extension work in before pressing, especially for people with lagging arms. It gets the elbows feeling good, makes pressing feel a little bit smoother. Plus, the prioritization of the arms has led to some crazy growth for Trevor this offseason. Then we move on to some pec flies. For him, the big focus here was not muscling through with his biceps. I cued him to drive through the pointer finger of his hand, keeping a nice long arc, a little more of that natural scapulohumeral rhythm. At the top of the rep, actually letting that shoulder blade wrap around the rib cage. That brought in less shoulder, less bicep, more pec, got him a crazy pump. Then we moved on to some reverse grip, leaning forward dips here. Again, the key was more of that scapulohumeral rhythm. I wanted him to focus on sinking through the rep, sinking through the pec, not trying to yank himself and pull himself into retraction and elevation there. The more natural this movement can feel, the better your pump you're going to get and the less shoulder pain you're going to have. Then we move on to the humbler, the mega mass incline press. We did this one at 45 degrees. This thing is brutal in the best way. 2 sets, 1 set of 6 to 10, 1 set of 8 to 12. The foot placement here allowed his pelvis to help his rib cage sink in position and make that upper pec do the work. Then we move on to some dumbbell lateral raises, standing, had him tip his pinky out just a little bit to hit a little more of the backside of the shoulder. And I cued him on this one to not lock back into retraction depression. That's what's caused his shoulder pain in the past. I let his arm move more freely. I cued him to create as long of an arc and trace as long of an arc as possible here. 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Then we finish off with a nasty rest pause set of overhead tricep extensions, a good overload length and range for the triceps. Trevor's arms have been coming up big this prep, and it's going to absolutely show on stage. We've wrapped up a little bit of posing practice, solid pump, great execution, and 8 weeks out, I can't wait to see what he brings to the show.